Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are rebuilding the Philadelphia 76ers in NBA 2K26. So the holdup on this rebuild was Quentin Grimes to sign something with the Sixers, and he finally did. He signed the qualifying offer for 1 year, which means he'll be traded at the trade deadline or be a unrestricted free agent in the offseason and join a new team, which is probably going to be the case. We might trade him, we'll see. But obviously, this team is still a very interesting team. Obviously, they can obviously probably rebuild right now if they wanted to. They have a good core if they wanted to eventually trade Joel Embiid. Obviously, he's dealt with his injury problems. Obviously, Tyrese Maxey's like one of their young guys that, they're really high on, that we're all high on, obviously. We just came off a pretty good seed, so I expect to keep getting better from this. Obviously, offer Paul George a big contract last offseason. He was one of the best free agents out there. They offered him the most money. They had the cap space to do it. They signed him, and so far it hasn't been the best. I can't lie. Now he could definitely bounce back at this point, but he is 35, and I don't think he's even ready to play. I don't think he's even played training camp yet, or I don't think he's going to play preseason. So he didn't play preseason. Him and Embiid didn't play preseason, which makes sense. But I don't even think they're ready for training camp. Obviously, Quentin Grimes, like I said, just signed. It took a long time. It took to the qualifying offer deadline for him to finally sign the qualifying offer, and he did. Jared McCain obviously injured his finger or something like that. And then Kelly Oubre Jr. was brought in trade rumors. They did draft VJ Edgecombe with the third overall pick in the NBA draft. Edgecombe is going to be nice for Philly, man. So I'm excited to see what he could do for them. They obviously re-signed some guys like Kyle Lowry. They re-signed Justin Edwards to like a contract. They re-signed Eric Gordon. And they signed Trent Watford in free agency. They also drafted Janai Broom and then Hunter Salas, but he's on a two-way contract. So not a bad offseason. They got like Jabari Walker, Dominic Barlow in two-way contracts. Not a bad offseason for Philly, obviously. I feel like it's all about if Paul George, Joel Embiid, this team could stay healthy. They're obviously probably going to be a really scary team in the Eastern Conference. But your rotation heading into this season is going to be Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain. All I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and have Grimes start at the two for more defense or something like that. I think that's what I'll do. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So we'll have Tyrese Maxey, Quentin Grimes, Paul George. Instead of starting Trent Watford, I'm probably going to go and start a guy like Kelly Oubre at the four. We might as well, right? We don't really have like a real power forward. So real rotation is going to be Tyrese Maxey, Quentin Grimes, Paul George, Kelly Oubre, Joel Embiid, Jared McCain. We'll obviously fix this to where PJ Edgecombe gets more minutes, and then Andre Drummond gets more minutes, and then I guess Watford will be like the ninth guy off the bench. I guess we'll leave it like that. Although I do want to run a 10-minute rotation so we can get one of these guys at the end of the bench in the rotation. So I'll fix the rotation, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Anthony Edwards wins the MVP. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. Malik Monk, six-man. Defensive player going to Wibby. Most approval going to Keita. Clutch player going to Jaylen Brown. Coach, you're going to Chris Finch. Zachary Staples, your executive. And make MVP going to Kate Cunningham. Here's an All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. We did finish off not making the playoffs, though, so that sucks. Obviously, you don't love that as when you expect the Sixers team to have fully it's a fully healthy team, no injuries on. I expect this team to do better, but we just weren't that good. We had 22.5 from Maxey. Sadly, I think it's time to move up from Joel Embiid. I think this year proved it all. 15 from Paul George. There's a way you can move up from him as well. He is not bouncing back to the player he once was. He's honestly getting washed, but there's a way you can trade him. I think there's a way. 13 from McCain. 11 from Oubre, 10 from Edgecombe. So Edgecombe, McCain, Maxey, Justin Edwards, those guys are going to be huge for the future. So I'm excited to lock into those guys now. 8 from Grimes. He probably won't be re-signed. 8 from Andre Drummond, and 5 from Justin Edwards, 5 from Watford. But yeah, and Janai Broom. Hopefully we can get all those guys in rotation next year. As the Dallas Mavericks go on to beat the New York Knicks in 5 games, LeBron James is going to retire. Any Philly players retiring? Not as I see it. No. All right. Heading into the draft lottery, though, I'm pretty sure our pick is protected in some type of way. We are projected. Oh, where's our pick projected? 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7. I don't. Okay. Oh, it's 5 either. So I believe our pick is top 4 protected. So if it jumps outside the top 4, we're not going to get it. But if it's inside the top 4, we get it. I'm pretty sure that's how this works. So we'll see what that pick ends up being. And it is going to be outside the top 4, which means the Thunder do have our pick. Man, that sucks. But is there any team that will probably want to trade their draft pick this year to get Joel Embiid? So I'm already looking at the Hornets as an option needed center. I'm already looking at the Grizzlies as an option needed center. I'm looking at the Pacers as an option, though. They 100% need a center. I don't know if Embiid is honestly the right one, but they can honestly use him. Who else? I mean, that's probably it, right? I mean, Atlanta. See, the Bucks. I don't think they have that pick. Whatever. Portland, Boston. They need a center. Los Angeles, Golden State. There's some teams. There's definitely some teams, but I think that make the most sense is probably the Grizzlies or the Hornets. Honestly, I can see the Pacers maybe being interested as well if they really want to go all in for Embiid like that. But who would the Pacers even go? So we start off with pick 7. It'd probably have to take Nimhard and something else, but I don't think they have enough to even trade, have enough young assets. So I'm probably making a trade with the Hornets. Honestly, they probably have the most they can deal, or the Grizzlies. I think I made a trade with the Hornets last time, so I'm gonna see if I can make a deal with the Grizzlies instead. If they think their team is an Embiid away from winning a championship, sure, let's do it. So KCP has a player option, which he always opts into it. So I'm just gonna opt into it now. He's gonna 100% opt into it. He opts into it in every single simulation I do. So I'm just gonna go and opt into it early. We all know he's gonna opt into this probably in real life. It's $21 million, and it's most obviously an overpay. So I'm gonna see if I can make trade the Grizzlies though. I think this about the trade I might do with Joel Embiid. So basically, we're trading Embiid to the Memphis Grizzlies for Cedric Coward, Zach Edey, KCP, the fourth overall pick in this draft, 22A unprotected, and Brandon Clark. So this is the salaries that would need to match the contract. And if they don't agree to it, I'm going to use trade override because I feel this is a trade. For superstar trades, I always use trade override. This is what I do because for some reason, it's really, really difficult to make superstar trades in 2K. And Embiid is still considered a superstar, in my opinion, when he's fully healthy. I think he'd be a really good fit with this Grizzlies team. So I'm going to offer it. They do decline me, but I'm going to make the trade go through because when superstar trades, I do it a lot. And the trade makes sense, in my opinion. So that's what we're doing. And Joel Embiid is gone. We do get the fourth overall pick in the draft. So we do own our pick next year, I'm pretty sure. Or do we? Next year, it's top 10 protected to the Nets. Really? Is this from the James Harden trade? Man, we don't own any of our future picks, but all right, that's cool. We'll be in the top 10. All right, whatever. But next is Paul George. I don't even know if a team would even have interest in him at all. Trust me. This $54 million. If it's not a realistic trade, I'm not doing it. But I don't see the Bulls why they would do that. Yeah, let's send it back to the Clippers. Okay, the Hawks. Like I said, none of these trades make sense. Why would the Lakers give me pick 12 and Dalton Connect for Paul George and KCP? Like, wow, I don't understand why they would do that unless they're really that desperate. I don't see why they would do that. The Pistons, like, I don't know. I think I'm just going to keep him and just have him on my team because I don't really see no team on this contract unless we're giving up assets. I don't want to do that. We'll keep Nick Nurse the head coach, obviously. But draft night, we have the fourth overall pick now, so we get to draft whatever we need, honestly. I don't think I'm going to trade anybody else before draft, and I'm fine with how this team's looking like for now. But yeah, all right. Number 1 is going to be Cameron Boozer. Number 2 is going to be DeBanza to the Hornets. Number 3 is going to be Daryl Peterson. He would have been nice to add, but I don't think we need another guard. So, number 4th overall pick, we got Nate Ament, Mikael Brown, James Quainitz. I think Nate Ament is going to be the pick here. So, Nate Ament, welcome to Philly. He'll be with the 4th overall pick, 6'10" forward. Welcome to the team. I'll take it. So, Jeremy Kane. I'm gonna decline Trent Walker. I'm gonna accept the Dembona. Qualifying offers Jabari Walker. I don't know why I says Quentin Grimes still has a qualifying offer. It's obviously not the case. He took it this year, so I'm just gonna not extend it so he can be unrestricted free to get signed wherever he wants to. I don't have interest in re-signing him. He doesn't either. So yeah, it's no mutual interest here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move Jaron McCain to backup point guard so we can start BJ Edgecombe right away. So that's what I want to do. So McCain, we'll have Maxie McCain, BJ Edgecombe, KCP, Cedric Coward, Paul George, Justin Edwards, Nate Ament, Johnny Broom, and then Zach Edey, Brandon Clark, Dim Bonus. So I guess we have a full rotation. Honestly, the only thing I do is, do we have anybody we need to resign in the first place? Like other than Grimes, I'm gonna announce everybody here. I'm not gonna bring anybody back. But yeah, I don't think there's anybody we really need to resign. So I think we'll just head into the season just like this, see who plays, who doesn't play, and then yeah, we'll leave it like that. So player progression, Jabari Walker's back. Maxey is up, McCain is up, Edgecombe is up, Edey is up. George is down to a 78. So yeah, having his contract will start. Justin Edwards, Cedric Coward is up, Dembone is up, KCP is down 3. Johnny Broom and Jabari Walker are both up 3. So, all right, I am about to download this 2027 draft class. I'm gonna look at the rotation together, and then I will see you guys probably at the end of the season. Unless there's like I said, a Paul George trade. I don't think there's any move to be made at the deadline, sadly. But I mean, maybe we are a sneaky good team. So power ranking lands us 12, which isn't great. We're running a perimeter centric system. Preferred is balance, but I guess perimeter centric will be our best system. So I'm gonna move his preferred system to perimeter centric. That is the best system we have. So preferred system, perimeter centric. We can look at this rotation. So all right, we got Tyrese Maxey, BJ Edgecombe, Paul George still starting, which I don't even know why I'm to start at this point. It's whatever. We need him to start at this point. Nate Met, Zach Edey, Brandon Clark, or Jared McCain, Brandon Clark, Justin Edwards, Cedric Howard, and a Dim Bona as your 10 orders. So not bad. That does leave Johnny Broom out the rotation, but or Johnny, well, obviously that name, but whatever. I'm gonna push Tyrese Maxey shot and see up. I want to see what he could do for us. Number one option, and then McCain. I wouldn't mind him taking a jump off the bench. But Edgecombe is the guy I really want taking the jump. I'm going to push up to like 87. I want him to take a huge jump. I want him and Maxey to be the two leading scorers for this team. That's what the goal is. The Nate Met also wouldn't mind him like having a jump. I'm fine with a 70 shot to start his career off. So I'll see you at the end of the season. At the end of the season, Wemby wins the MVP. Daryl Peterson, Rookie of the Year. McCain did win Six-Man. Edgecombe won Most Improved, but record didn't speak for itself at all. We finished off as the 9th seed. Can we get in? No, we cannot. But okay, missed the playoffs, so I'm pretty sure we're not going to have our pick. 22 from Maxey, 29 from Edgecombe, 17 from McCain, 14 from Paul George, 10 from Nate Amen. I'm hoping Nate Amen could be our future long-term starting power forward. If so, I would love to get a starting center, maybe get an upgrade at starting small forward. It's going to be a long process, but eventually we'll get to where we want to be, obviously. Edgecombe had a great season. I'll give it to him, but the Raptors going to win the championship. Okay, Toronto, but is Paul George going to retire? Because if he does, that'll be huge. PG did not retire, just so we can get off his contract, but yeah, that ain't happening anytime soon. First, though, the draft lottery. So we are projected the number. Okay, actually, we don't have a lot. We're projected pick 14 via Philly, and we're going to get to the Nets. I think they have our pick this year. Yes. We don't have our pick this year again because it is top 10 protected. So I think, yeah, if it's inside the top 10, we were able to get it, but it was outside the. Damn it, man! I ain't gonna lie. Our draft luck has been terrible. Like, we're just not bad enough. I don't know. We're not bad enough to get our picks, and it's 100% hurting us, man. I don't know. It's 100% hurting us. We have a second round pick, I guess, but yeah, our pick goes to the Nets. So we're not able to draft once again, which is whatever. But we have a second round pick. I keep Nick Nurse. Please, I kept Nick Nurse. Okay, I was about to say. Okay, he has one more year left, so I'm gonna keep him. We have like a second round pick though. I'll just take Dylan, I guess. So sucks we can't draft a pick 14. But it's whatever, I guess. The Nets draft Anthony Thompson with our pick. He would have been nice, but draft the two of you guys. I'm gonna just accept everybody here. Yes, I'm already knowing PG is gonna opt into that player option. 56 million. We could have used that to sign a free agent, man. We 100% could have, but we really can nothing about it. At least KCP's contract's off the book, so we'll just get rid of all these cap holes now while we have the chance to, so we can have as most flexibility as possible. So. What do we got right now? So Maxey and McCain, I'm fine with. Edgecombe and Coward. So I'm cool with this guard rotation, definitely. It's just the forward rotation I'm worried about, and the center. Everything else is just, I don't know. I don't know if Justin Edwards, like, I'm fine with Justin Edwards the backup. Paul George probably isn't going to be ready to play, or not ready to play, not going to be good enough to play. So what I'm hoping for is Nate Met and Broom to develop, and then we need to sign a center in the offseason. That's something we need to do, or like some type of forward. So Michael Porter Jr. would actually be a really good option. If there's a way he can free up money, though, man, we don't really have any centers to sign. Like, I ain't lying, signing Derek Lively would be really nice, but we obviously don't have enough money for that. It's not telling me how much money we are away from signing him. So expected 26 million. We have about only 14 million. So who could we dump off other than Paul George to maybe free up this money? I'm not gonna lie, that contract is looking terrible. So we can't even dump off anybody. That makes sense. I'll try one more time, but realistically, I don't really see any of these teams. Okay, we can make the trade with the Blazers, but we take on. I mean, wait, Jimmy Grant has a player option. No, this is last year, so we can just get a little bit more cheaper by taking on Jimmy Grant's contract. If the Blazers, but I don't really see the point of both teams doing this, so that's the thing. I'd much rather just not have them. But, you know, we get cheaper here. We might have to trade like a first-round pick to get off of it, but I wouldn't be mad if we had to trade our 2031 first-round pick. That's what we're about to do. So we're about to trade Paul George, a 2031 first-round pick, for Jeremy Grant. The Blazers take on a lot more money, actually like 20 more million, but we are giving them a valuable 2031 first-round pick. And they're probably not going to sign anybody free agency. Not a high free agency destination. They want to get off of Grant. We want to get off of Paul George. We give them the first round pick to take on the extra $20 million. It's a win-win in my opinion. So I definitely do this. We can open up $20 million. So why not? Let's do it. They agree. We give them a first round pick. They agreed to the trade. We have enough money for Lively now. No, we did free up some money, at least what I love to see. Okay. I want to see if I can sign Michael Porter Jr. in free agency, or RJ Barrett, but MPJ would be really nice to sign. So we won't be able to get a center, which sucks. I'm going to see if I can sign MPJ to 2 years, $5 million. He'll sign. We get our starting small four, which is nice. I would have loved to sign Lively, but we at least get a little cheaper so we can offer some more free. In case of Wallace would be nice as well. Looks like he's unrestricted. We really need Case and Wallace. So MPJ is going to be a starting small for Grant. Let's be on the team for 1 more year. We get a little cheaper. And then we'll just see, I guess, how much. Like I said, not having Paul George would have been huge, but he's here. And he looks like Lively's going back to Dallas. Guys, I would have loved to offer him, but it's not going to be the case. Next year, is there any good center we could sign? So there's like Zubac, but he's probably going to get extended. So we'll have to probably trade for a center, but I hoping player progression looks nice. Edge comes up to an 88, McCain up to an 87, Nate Mens up to an 84, Porter's up to an 83, Edie's up. Everybody is regressing. Love to see it, bro. Power ranking lands us 4th, and you're rotating into the season. They want to start Jared McCain at point guard, which I get, but I just want to have obviously Maxi the better player, and I'm going to have Maxi start. He's kind of our future at this point. Him and Edgecombe. So Maxi, Edgecombe, Porter Jr., Nate Emmett, Zach Edie. Eventually, like I said, I do want to get a better center than Zach Edie, even if that's at the trade deadline. Porter Jr. I'm cool with for now. Just average 14 points there, average 7-3. Jeremy McCain will come off the bench. Cedric Coward, Justin Edwards, Adim Bona, and Tyler Kolek, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and play Johnny Broom instead. So Broom will get these minutes. These last 9 minutes off the bench. Hopefully we can make a move with the deadline. I still don't know if Zach Edie is the future starting center. We'll see how he's playing at the deadline. And I do maybe want to make a move, but we'll see. I think I'm low-key going to do this trade at the trade on. I think this is a really good trade for both sides. So basically, we're trading Zach Edie, and we're using Jeremy Grant's contract for something. He has 3-star value to the Heat. I have no clue why. But we're getting Bam Adebayo and Jaime Jaquez in return. Two players. Obviously, Bam can be our starting center. Obviously, he's capable of doing that. He's really good also. And then Jaime Jaquez is the guy that can come in and be a really good player off the bench for us, averaging 11.5 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, shooting 36% from 3. So I'd love to bring this in off the bench, even though I think we're low-key kind of fleecing here. So I'm going to throw a first-round pick. I don't think they would just do this without not, taking on at least some type of draft capital. So I'm going to give them the first-round pick so it could be at least somewhat realistic. We're getting Bam Adebayo, then move him to center. Obviously, so you cannot pay Zach Edie whatever you're asking for at the deadline. And then Jaime Jaquez, I'm guessing now he can still be in the rotation, but I gotta say, we do kind of need like a backup center. So Tyrese Maxey, was he coming off the bench? Or no, I think I just updated the rotation. So Maxey, Edgecombe, Porter Jr., Nate Emmett, Bam Adebayo, Jared McCain, Cedric Coward, Justin Edwards, and Jaime Jaquez, I'm rotating. It does leave Johnny Broom out the rotation now. I do eventually want to move on from Adim Bona. Long story short, this guy sucks in 2K. 4-4, sure. It's not really that good. He's also shooting 27% from 3 as a freaking big. Like, how is that possible? NBA guards don't even shoot 27% from 3, but that's a 6'10" center. You got to be just chucking up anything, bro. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. He always does. Is it his shots tendency? Like, his tendency must be high. It's not even his tendency. I don't know why this guy's so bad in 2K. Like, if I could trade him now, I would, honestly, for something. So I'm going to see if I can trade him and Kolek in, like, a second-round pick. That give me any upgrade at backup center. Please, somebody take a dead butt off my hands. He's shooting so bad as a big. He's not finishing around the rim. He's unable to do that, I guess. But we might just keep him and then just roll him to the. Okay, again, Mitchell Robinson's always like a go-to option. So, or Clint Capella, we can get a first-round pick. He's obviously shooting better from the field. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get Mitchell Robinson though. So Mitchell Robinson, I'm gonna do this. We also get like a swap in return. So we'll get Robinson to be the upgraded backup 5. We make 2 moves at the deadline to upgrade our center position, and I like it, man. So I really do like this team. We'll see how we are. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Wemby wins the MVP. Mika is your rookie of the year. Good things about him. 6-man going to Wilson. Defensive player going to Wemby as well. Kim Whitmore most improved. Clutch player going to Kate Cunningham. Coach, you're going to Jason Kidd. Aaron Phillips, your executive. And they kept MVP with the Scotty Barnes. But, all right, we did finish off as the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, which is really good. Obviously expecting good things this season. 58-24. we were tied with the Hawks, but yeah, all right, so that's good. And then team stats, we can look at our offensive and defensive. So offensive rating, we were number 3, which is good. Defensive rating, we might have been like, yeah, so I didn't see us. We are defensive rating number 18. So our defense needs to get better, so that's something that we will improve in the offseason. So I know that now, but we got the Raptors in round 1. Player stats, we had about 24 from Tyrese Maxey, 23 from VJ Edgecombe, 20 from McCain off the bench. And he didn't win 6-man? Dude, okay, he did. I just didn't see it. He won 6-man last year, actually. Never mind. Why did he win it back-to-back year? That's so dumb. He improved, but okay. 16 from Bam, 13 from Cedric Coward, 12 from MPJ, 11 from Nate Ament, 10 from Miami Hawkins, 5 from Justin Edwards, 4, and then 2. So, yeah, I'm going to shrink the rotation down. Bench utilization is really high. I'm definitely going to turn that one down. So bench utilization, I'm going to put that down to like, what, a 25. And then they still want to start McKay. I'm going to start Maxey, dude. McKay's been so good off the bench. And Maxey, for right now, it's the way this is a better player. So I'm going to start him. Robinson's Cole in the rotation. So, sure, let's go in that rotation. Once again, going to start our guy, Tyrese Maxey, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to have the rotation like this. They want to also start Justin Edwards just starting 5, which is interesting. All right. Now we got Toronto round 1, like I said, so can we beat the Toronto Raptors? We are going to beat them in 7. Okay, now we got the Indiana. I think we came back down from like 3-1 there. So Indiana has Halliburton, Nembhard, Mathurin, Siakam, Chris Sinak is their new future center. Darius Walker, Aaron Nesmith, Gary Trent will be topping. So solid team in Indiana. This will be tough. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. We're going to take game 3. And we're going to sweep them. So now we got the Detroit Pistons. So the the Hawks actually lost in round. That was the one team I was kind of scared of. But the Pistons were able to defeat the Nets and the Cavs. We'll see if we can beat the Detroit Pistons. So Kate Cunningham, obviously, Quinn Grimes, Asar Thompson, Ron Holland, Duran, Davion Mitchell, Kelly Oubre, Noah Coloco. Never really don't know who this guy is at all. Nick Richards. So solid team in Detroit. I'll definitely give them that. Game 1, we're gonna take game 2. They ended up okay. Game 3, we're up 2-1. They went up 2-2, and we're up 3-2. We beat them in 6. Yes, we can. We're in the final, just like that. As we got the Dallas Mavericks. So we're tough. We have a tough opponent. They have Kyrie Irving, who's a little bit washed up now, though. They have Jordan Poole at the 2. Cooper Flag is obviously the reason why they're here, but whatever. Anthony Davis, Derek Lively, Hardy, Gafford, Brooks, Christie, and Caleb Martin. So we'll see if we're able to beat the Dallas Mavericks. I'm going to simcast game 1. This Mavericks is going to be hard to face. So we're low-key winning right now. So what's the point of even switching the rotation? If we go down 2-0, then I will do whatever 2K wants. But if we win this game, which we're going to lose, if we lose this one, I'll consider listening to whatever 2K has to say. But for now, we've been winning games. What's the point of switching the rotation, right? So far, we have the lead. What we got to do is keep it, and we are going to win. We're going to win. Or these have been close games. So 136-127. I'm going to keep the same rotation. We've been winning games. So why even switch it up, right? So yeah, they might want to start at PJ, which I guess we could do. But so far, we have the lead, 1-point lead, though. About 5 minutes left. They take it back, and we can still win. Could still win, honestly. 24 seconds left is going to happen. We are going good. Whoever hit that buzzer beater go to overtime. I know you guys saw that. Flat. No, it was VJ Edgecombe had the dunk to go to overtime. That's cool. But now it's time to see if we can win. This is a huge thing to see you go up 2-1 here. So we'll see what happens. So far, we have the lead. 3 minutes left. Let's keep it. And it is looking like we are going to run away with this. 137-126. 38 from Magnus. Well, I started you. I don't know what 2K saw having to come off the bench. 26 from Edgecombe. I don't think I've looked at the player stats, dude. We'll look at him after this series. But once again, up 2-1. We're going back to Philly now. Once again, so hopefully we can get another dub in Philly and go up 3-1. Never mind. The Dallas Mavericks are going to take it back and they're going to run away with it. So not good. It's tied up 2-2 now. Going back in Dallas. Dallas has momentum, but we're obviously still a great team. And we need to come in there and take care of business. So far, we have the lead. Let's keep it. We are going to win 123-114. Let's go, man. We're up 3-2, and just like that, we are 1 game away from winning the NBA championship. So far, we have the lead. Let's keep it. And we're going to win the championship 116-110, 33 from the Edgecombe as we got it done. Maxey, Finals MVP. And I honestly think that'll end off the video. We've gone 3 years on this one, and we got our championships. We absolutely love to see that. The Bam on our bio trade really helped us out the deadline. He helped us win definitely. And yeah, we got it done. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Oh, forgot the player stats. Okay, so player stats. We had about I think we did look at the players. What am I talking about? We literally looked at them. All right. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a great day. It was actually my birthday yesterday, so I just finished recording this video. I started off like 2 days ago. I'm just finishing this video like 2 days ago, like I said. So it was actually my birthday yesterday. So that's nice. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and have a great day. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.